Hi my dear Gemini, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111, and I just did your deep love read for the month of February, and I want to give you a little preview because my readings usually are pretty long, so that you don't need to watch it 20 or 30 minutes to see that it's not resonating with you. So I have a beautiful reading here, an amazing outcome also, so future energies. So but we have you here a bit in the hermit mode at the moment, so isolating yourself, trying to figure out things. At least that's the advice. To find your own inner light to lead the way. So this reading is telling you you already know the answers deep inside if you just would trust it, but you have no proof in the 3D world, and so you may doubt it, but you make it more difficult for yourself than it has to be here. So your advice here is to go within right now to find your own inner light to lead the way. You are a bit overthinking at the moment, and so you can't receive your spiritual guidance. So your person has an awakening process here, or ascension process. It's a bit up in the air right now, knowing what they want but not knowing how to make things work, but they will figure it out here. So it's a beautiful reading, really. I hope you will enjoy it, and it will bring you some guidance, insights, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now. Have fun. Hey everyone, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to your deep love read for the month of February 2020. Before we go into the read, lately comments showed me that I have to say a few words. I usually don't go into this that deep, but again, I was showed that I have to. So this is a general reading for hundreds or thousands of people of the same zodiac sign. Of course, my messages can't resonate with each and every one. It's just not possible. If you have 10 people of the same zodiac sign and ask them for their story, they all have a different storyline. And if you now imagine hundreds or thousands of people of the same zodiac sign, there may be some similarities in the stories, but it can't resonate with each and every one of you. That's just not possible. No reader can do that. No one. And if a story, if the energies I'm picking up on today are not resonating with you, it's not that I am wrong. I just didn't pick up on your energies. So that was the first part. Be open to the messages that are coming through. Sometimes just parts are resonating. And you have to trust your own intuition. If your intuition is telling you, well, that message wasn't for me, it just wasn't. Don't try to make it fit, just get rid of it. My readings are meant to give you a deeper understanding of your soul connection, of the dynamics and soul connections in general. I'm very focused on you because my channel is called Shine Your Light Brightly, right? So it's about you here. I look behind the curtain of your person's situation, of course, to give you the deeper understanding. But again, if the message isn't resonating, just get rid of it. Don't make it fit. Roles can be switched, especially for a cross-watcher. Time is fluid, so sometimes I say, well, this or that happened in the past. For some of you, it may not have been in the past. It may happen right now, or it happens in the future. Again, for hundreds or thousands of people. Whenever you stumble over this reading, even though I may ask for a certain time frame, in this case here today, February 2020, and you stumble over it in August or in 1 year, there can be valuable messages for you in this reading. The energies I pick up on, to come back to this resonating stuff, my spirit guides and angels are giving me the messages for the ones that are really needing to hear certain things. So I'm just picking up on certain situations. And again, just click off if it's not resonating. When I mention zodiac signs, I know that many people want me to mention the zodiac signs that are coming up in the reading, because there could be a special message for someone. I always say, so you could deal with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or a Leo, whatever. Doesn't have to be. That are always my words. So when I read in the comments, no, you are wrong. She is no Aries, she is a Pisces. Well, then just get rid of that message. But it doesn't mean that if I say here's a lot of water on the table, that it's not resonating with someone whose person is a fire sign, by example. It is just another message, and if it's not resonating, just get rid of it. Another thing, never make decisions based on a general reading. I never tell you you have to. I mean, sometimes when I'm in the read, I'm just repeating Spirit's messages. Sometimes they say they have to, you have to. And I say it that way, but never make decisions based on a general reading. You always have to trust your own intuition. And when I read in the comments, I know that, I think it was the Taurus mid-month read where I've said something like, don't force communication at the moment. That is just an advice. First of all, just an advice. And it is still a general reading. So you have to see if it's fitting to your situation. And when I read, I force whatever I want, it's my life. Yes, of course it's your life. It is your decision. You can do whatever you want. So just really, messages like this will be deleted right away. I don't want to have any kind of that negativity on my channel. I'm very proud of my subs that are with me from the beginning or for a long time already. You are very high vibrational. I'm very, very, very grateful to have so beautiful souls here on my channel. But of course, it's not always that way, right? So, but any kind of negativity will be deleted or even blocked, depending on the message, right away. So I think that was it. Again, sorry for the ones who know all that. I just had to say it again. Let's go into your read. So, hey Gemini, let's go into your deep love read. Let's just jump in. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for spending time with me. When I was preparing for your reading, they showed me that you may isolate yourself a bit at the moment, spending a lot of time alone, trying to figure things out for yourself. They showed me actually that your person is still hiding everything, so there is still that that secret going on. You have no proof, but they are actually secretly making plans. And I've seen, they showed me a tornado, but with positive outcomes. So that would mean very fast action that could be a bit overwhelming at the beginning, but very fast changes in a positive way. So let's see what your reading will show us, my dear Geminis. Overall energy of Gemini and love and for their soul connection, February 2020. This is the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. So for Gemini, please, what's Gemini's overall energy, please? So we have the thinking man and the man holding a heart at the bottom. So this could represent you thinking a lot about the situation and ready to give your heart away, or this is your person on your mind, feeling maybe that they are thinking about you. So picking up on that energy and expecting them to finally offer their heart, having that desire. And it would also indicate, if this is representing, I mean, this shows that strategizing how to offer the heart, right? But it's your energy here, so you may pick up on that energy, or you are the one here wanting to offer your heart. So let's see. What's the overall energy of Gemini's soulmate, love interest, or the person they are thinking about, however you want to label the connection? What's their overall energy in this connection? The woman holding a heart and a contract. So we have the man and the woman holding a heart here. So both of you are thinking about each other in a very loving way. Both of you are ready to offer their heart. But I mean, the contract could indicate the soul contract that the both of you have. But of course, it could also indicate still a karmic contract that is blocking the connection. It could indicate a marriage contract with someone else. We will find out. What's the overall energy of the connection, please, between Gemini and their soulmate for February 2020? The broken heart that also came up in the Pisces reading. And I have the healer of the ages at the bottom. So huge healing wants to take place here when it comes to the heart. So old issues will be healed here. Old pain, old blockages, so that the guard, that you can let down the guard. So for both of you, I don't get a fresh heartbreak here. That is the past, and it's brought up now. If you may feel heaviness on your heart, it's just to heal the rest of what's still there from the past. What's still blocking that unconditional love. Healing that wants to take place. Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Let's get some more information to these cards. So for Gemini, please, with the thinking man and man holding a heart. The fork in the road and the mending. So it's not all going as smooth as you want to. Mending is the goal here, right? So if this is you wanting to offer your heart, I get again that strategizing. There are still some obstacles in the way, but the fork in the road is no huge obstacle. It is more, we have maybe to take a detour here. I mean, I also get the message that if this is you sorry, I recorded readings the whole night and it's 11 a.m. now. So if this is representing your person, that's what I wanted to say. And you are waiting for them to finally offer you their heart, and you may have a certain imagination of how that has to happen. So sometimes we just see one or two ways how things can happen. So first of all, it has to happen this, and then can happen that, right? But the universe has many different ways we can come up with our logical mind. So what I get here, because I got that word detours, there are many different ways. So if you may see certain things as an obstacle that are not possible to overcome, but the universe has many different ways to bring the manifestation to you. So we have to let go of that being too fixed on an outcome, being too fixed on the certain ways we think it has to happen. That is what I get here. So that is the goal, right? So, for Gemini soulmate, please, woman holding a heart and a contract. Treasure Island and the higher power. So that would be the abundance, right? But this card also tells us it takes time to get there. This is that beautiful relationship. That is our dreams coming true. But it takes time to get there. We have to trust into the higher power. We have to follow our spiritual guidance. We have to trust our intuition. So they feel, I really get the soul contract here. They feel that connection. They know it's not over yet. They wanna be with you. They may not know yet how to make it work. For the connection, the broken heart and the healer of the ages. Change in the wind and the loyal heart. So both of you are thinking about each other here in a very loyal way. And a change is in the wind. I've seen that already. So a change of events. I'm not guided to go into the shadows this time. So we look where the two of you are spiritually at with the Sacred Spirit reading cards here. Where's Gemini spiritually at, please? Lead the way, light your own path. So when we find our own inner light, it can guide us, right? It can show us the way out of the dark. So they've showed me when I was preparing for your read that you are a bit isolating yourself, so kind of the hermit mode, right? And that would mean we do that soul searching. We try to figure out things. We try to focus on our spiritual guidance. We try to listen to our own inner voice so that we are guided on the right path here. Where's Gemini's soulmate spiritually at, please? Birth of creation, beautiful potential growth. That is the birth of a new era. So huge changes going on, huge transformation for them here. They want to they have the desire to make huge changes. And they are growing here spiritually. For the connection, please, with the loyal heart. And the change in the wind. Where's the connection spiritually at? Align your universe. Navigate distractions. That's a card of confusion. So we may have problems to focus on the task at hand with this card coming up. We may be very distracted by the connection, so having the feeling it's always there. But it's also a little warning card that tells us we are too distracted by other things, what could bring us away from our path. So we have to navigate the distractions to focus on what's really important right now. So sorry, I had to pause the video because the music was a bit too loud. So, Akashic Tarot, current lessons, challenges for the both of you and the connection. Current lesson or challenge for Gemini in this connection, please, for February 2020. What's the current lesson or challenge for Gemini, please? Reflection. Number 19 makes a 10, means closing old cycles. So, but of course, it's no easy task to go within and reflect. But that is very fitting again to that hermit mode, to that card that came out here, lead the way. So find your own inner light so that it can guide you. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be fearless when it comes to facing our own shadows, to reevaluate things maybe. So it's your current lesson to go within and to reflect on your own decisions, your own life, to find that inner light so that it can shine bright and lead your way. Current lessons or challenges, please, for Gemini's soulmate. Up in the air. So they are a bit, they don't know what to do at the moment. They feel up in the air. They have no clue how to make things work. I was getting that energy before. It's just that, okay, I want this, I want that treasure island energy, but how to make that work? I also feel confusion. I mean, this card talks about confusion, but I felt it on their side very heavy already. So it's raining very heavy here too. I hope you don't hear that. So they feel, and of course that is challenging when we have no clue. I really also feel that they may sometimes think they are caught up in an illusion, because I also get daydreaming. What would also be fitting to that card with that distraction? So they have the 18, what makes 9? 9 is a number of ourselves. We have to focus on ourselves right now. What's the current lesson or challenge for the connection? Something both of you have to face in February. So we have the King of Roses and we have the Oracle of Delphi. So the King of Roses, so the masculine energy in this connection may find it very challenging at the moment to open up to this soft side of them, to let this romantic feelings really come up. They really struggle with these feelings. They may suddenly see a side or recognize a side inside of themselves they didn't even know they have it. So by example, if they would watch a romantic movie, they would laugh about all that romantic lovey-dovey stuff, right? And suddenly they catch themselves by daydreaming about stuff like that with you, by example. Or if this is representing you, then with them. So, and they can't understand why it is that way, why they suddenly are in that state. That's pretty challenging here. If this is representing your person with these energies, then for you it's a challenge because you are waiting for them to make that romantic gesture, right? So the Oracle of Delphi is about that it's a very creative energy. It is number one, what is also about us. But it also indicates new beginnings. So we have to be very creative in the way we imagine things. So that is a part of the law of attraction, right? Imagination, visualization. But it's, it's a card of dreaming big, right? But it's also telling us to use all the stuff that we are feeling and thinking about, to put it in any kind of creative project, what could help us to ignite the passion for maybe a hobby again, or for life in general, and also helps us to transform and to heal old issues. the Heal Yourself reading cards. One card for you, one for them. What is it? What needs attention? What should you focus on in February? What needs Gemini's attention in February? What should they focus on, please? Okay, this one. Discover your life purpose. You see, that's exactly what, I mean, that is really interesting. So, your soul is calling you towards a certain path here that you may not see yet, or you may see it and not having the courage yet to walk this path. For some of you, this is also about that you see your person as part of your life purpose, this journey. So it's not about to have that beautiful relationship with them, what you may desire. It's more about to see that whole picture, the journey they brought you on. So the spiritual journey that leads to your life's purpose. So what is it what Gemini's soulmate should focus on right now? What needs their attention? So we have entrapment. And exactly what I felt here. Up in the air. They don't know what to do. They feel trapped and very sad at the moment. They have no clue how to make things work. This is number 34, what makes 7, and 7 is a number of spiritual lessons. Very valuable spiritual lessons, usually not easy. You have 29, what makes 11. So let's go into the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Have a look into your heart space, mind space, soul level, and what's going on in the physical for you. Heart space, please, of Gemini, when it comes to this connection, when it comes to their soulmate. What's going on in Gemini's heart space, please? Two of Swords, refusing to see and take the lead. That's the Three of Wands in the traditional tarot. And that is the Two of Swords. Thinking about the situation a lot, overthinking even, so that you can't receive your spiritual guidance. When we are too much in our head, we wear that helmet. And our spiritual guidance through the crown chakra and our intuition with the third eye chakra can work well. So there is something you can't see here yet. I mean, it could also indicate for some of you that you are thinking they don't see you. They don't see the connection for what it is. That may be also a message here for some of you. But by overthinking, you can't really receive your guidance as well as it is supposed to be. So the Two of Swords in general is a card of feeling stuck, a stalemate, indecision, not knowing what to do, so feeling trapped. With the Three of Wands, in this deck it's called Take the Lead. In the traditional tarot it's the card of very yearning energy. We look into the distance, waiting for the ships to come in. So it could indicate for some of you a long distance connection here. But in this deck it's called Take the Lead. So usually in the traditional tarot the Two of Wands, so the card before the Three, is about being at a crossroads. We have to choose a path, make a decision, which path to walk. In the Three of Wands we know which path to walk, and we have to take the lead. We have to do everything possible to go towards that goal. So it's your heart space when it comes to this connection and your person. So you expect them to finally take the lead and do something. You are waiting for that they finally see you for who you are, and take the lead towards you. But there's always also advice for you in these cards, right? So with that overthinking. Mind space of Gemini, please, when it comes. Thank you. 3 cards. So we have the 4 of Cups, opportunity beckons. The 4 of Cups, one meaning is that we are waiting for that one cup to finally be offered to us. We aren't even interested in any other cups. We just are focused on that one cup and waiting for it, but it's not coming. So we are a bit, well, let's just say sad about it. That's actually the energy I get here. Waiting for that one cup to be offered. Waiting for their action. And I also get again, I don't know what to do with it. And that's also what I get with the 2 of Swords here. You feel kind of helpless here in the situation. You have the feeling you just can sit there and wait. I also have the Lovers. So that's the card of Gemini. And this deck just called Love. So it is about your connection. You see them as the one, you see them, you see this connection as this soul connection. And we also have the Moon in this deck called Confront. So the Moon card talks about our intuition, also the dream state. You could have very intense dreams about your person. But the Moon card also talks about anxieties, because everything is a secret still. You only have your intuition. There is no proof in the 3D world. You only have your intuition and your spiritual guidance, and sometimes that's just not enough, right? So it brings up anxieties. Am I on the right path? Are they even thinking about me? All that stuff. But it's also a card, because you got that reflection card, of facing our own shadows. We are confronted with our own shadows. In this deck here, even with childhood issues. Because we have that shadow of a child there. So, but the main message I get here for your mind space in regards to your person is you see them as the one, you are waiting for that cup to be offered to you, but there are anxieties that it will never happen. That you don't know if you can really trust your intuition. What's the message of the higher self, please, of Gemini? Flying out right away. The dedicated effort, 8 of Coins or Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles, awaiting results at the bottom. So you've put a lot of effort into the situation. Time, energy, love. A lot of also effort into yourself, your own healing. And you want to really harvest here, right? You are awaiting the results. And this card is a card of patience. The 7 of Pentacles also tells me that we are talking about a longer journey already here. So you didn't meet just a few weeks ago. So we have the 6 of Swords here and the High Priestess at the bottom. So, and they tell me to also take the next one, and that's the Hermit. By the way, I forgot to say, so Gemini with the Lovers card and Pisces, Cancer with the Moon card. Now we have also Pisces here with the High Priestess and Virgo with the Hermit card. So you've put a lot of effort into yourself, into this connection. You are awaiting results. And you can await results. These cards, especially together, are telling us that we can, that we will have the harvest of the beautiful things. So, but right now it's a time of healing And this is the Six of Swords. Swords are representing mental energy, so it is about to calm the mind, to come out of overthinking. Leaving stormy waters behind, moving on to calmer waters. We have to trust our intuition, even if things aren't revealed to us yet. Listen to your own inner voice. I mean, the High Priestess is like the moon, talking about secrets, things that aren't revealed, and we just have our intuition. And we can trust it. And to hear that inner voice, we have to calm the mind with the Six of Swords and to go within, to find our own inner light. That is what has to take place right now. What's going on in the physical, please, for Gemini? Spread your wings. That is the Two of Wands. And the throat chakra. So expecting communication, desiring communication. The throat chakra is about speaking our truth, being authentic, communication in general. Two of Wands. I mean, you got the Three of Wands here. Take the lead. Here is the Two of Wands. How I've said in my example, the cards of being at a crossroads. We have to choose a path. But in this deck it is, don't hesitate at the crossroads. You know exactly, if you listen to your soul, your inner voice, your heart, your spiritual guidance, you know exactly which path to choose. Just spread your wings and fly. But what I get here is that you think you need their communication to move forward. And the message of your side here is, no, it's about you here. Go within. Find your life's purpose or discover it. Reflect. So it's your journey. They may be a part of this journey, but in the first place, it is your journey. So another deck by John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle. Let's have a look into their energies. Heart space of Gemini, soulmate, please, when it comes to this connection and Gemini. What's going on in their heart space? It's the World card and the heart chakra. So I hear you mean the world to me. So in this deck it's called Universe. The World card talks about closing old cycles. It's about expanding the vision, seeing the bigger picture. They finally see you for who you are. That is what you desire, and they do so, but they are in that transformation. They still feel trapped. They still don't know what to do with all that information they finally got. So they also have a heart chakra activation here. So their heart is with you. But it also brings up old stuff here. Heart chakra activation also means that everything that is blocking the heart will come up to be cleared out once and for all. So they may feel very heavy on their heart at the moment, not even knowing why. But they have to close old cycles first. There's also a message here. But when it comes to how they feel about you, you are in their heart. They have a very loving energy when it comes to you here, and you mean the world to them, was what I hear. What I heard. So, mind space of Gemini's soulmate, please. Beautiful. Six of Cups and Ace of Cups. So they are for sure thinking about you in a very loving, romantic way. Six of Cups is that soulmate energy, feeling very connected to someone. It's the card of reminiscing about the past, very nostalgic feelings, very loving energy. It's called here Memories of Love. So they are for sure thinking a lot about you here. And we have the Love Begins, that's the Ace of Cups. So they want to have that new beginning with you. I mean, for me, the Ace of Cups is also our own cup. that has to overflow with love, right? So heart chakra healing, so that our own cup is full of unconditional love. But we just ask for their mind space towards you. So beautiful energies here. What's the message of Gemini soulmate's higher self, please, when it comes to this connection? Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity, and the root chakra. Suffering and silence, and the throat chakra. So, Six of Pentacles or coins is the card of equal give and take, giving and receiving. It's called here material and spiritual prosperity, but what I get here is they want to offer you something. But when you look at this picture, he's looking there into the distance, trying to figure out a way how to make things work. I get again that up in the air. I have no clue how to make it work. I want to, but I don't know how. They feel not very stable right now with the root chakra coming up. So the root chakra is our foundation, right? We don't feel stable, we don't feel safe. Nine of Swords, suffering and silence, darkest fears are coming up. Nightmares, sleepless nights, playing through the worst case scenario on the mind. So they also have the throat chakra, came up in your physical. So they want to communicate, but they are so anxious about it. What's going on in the physical, please, for Gemini's soulmate? The Chariot, the card of Cancer, and the Two of Pentacles. So, Triumph. The Chariot is very fast, positive movement forward. The card of triumph and success. Even the card of travel, again, if we have, some of you here are dealing with a long distance connection. So they want to move towards you. They want to be successful, but there are some decisions to make. Two of Pentacles is also a card again about a shaky foundation, because they have the root chakra here. But in this deck, the Two of Pentacles is called movement, choices, and decisions. So they have to come out of that feeling trapped, of that indecision, of that up in the air, what to do, I don't know what to do. They have to leave the fears behind here. So I'm this time guided to use the Quantum Oracle by Sandra and Taylor for the shared energies. Some shared energies, please, for Gemini and their soulmate. Great gratitude. Present power. Hidden motivations. And the sacred temple at the bottom. Beautiful. So it is about to have that gratitude for this journey. Even though we may have been through pain and suffering here, we have to see that big picture, that everything helped us to, it are all just experiences, right? Everything helps us to get a better understanding of life, of love, to get a deeper understanding of ourselves. It helped us to heal, to grow, to gain wisdom. So that is what we have to be grateful about. But I also get here that both of you are having a huge value for each other. So coming into full power here, building up the courage, becoming fearless. I don't know if I've said it at the beginning, but secretly planning was one of the messages of my spirit guides and angels when I was preparing for a read. I think I've said it. I get this again here. But I also get here again that both of you are thinking about each other and dreaming about each other, wanting the same, but both of you don't know that the other one is feeling the same. Also a message I get with it. So this card just tells you that we have a divinely guided partnership here, that you are divinely protected and guided when it comes to this connection. The sacred temple could also indicate a commitment or even marriage. But I get it here more today as this spiritual journey and maybe even spiritual union. Let's go into the romance angels for some more shared energies. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So of course there could be any kind of differences between the two of you when it comes to belief systems or the way of your upbringing. But I mean, you are connected through your spiritual path. So seeing this, I really get here that they finally got that picture. At the bottom I have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So 2 cards please for Gemini. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you are. Two cards for Gemini's soulmate, please. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And I have, they tell me to take the bottom, and it is love yourself first. And we got that Ace of Cups. I got that message too. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So by healing their heart chakra here, they will also come into more self-love. Let's have a look into some possible future energies. Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Possible future energies, please, for Gemini and their soulmate. For this connection I picked up on today. What's with possible future energies here? What does this look like? So we have the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Coins. 6 of Wands, victory and success. 4 of Coins, that closed off heart, protecting the heart. Could also mean protecting the heart out of ego and pride, because the 6 of Wands is also a card of ego and pride. But wanting to be recognized is also what I get. Finally wanting to be recognized for who you are. They tell me also to take this one. There's the World again. And what fell down? Oh, beautiful. So the 6 of Cups again, they got that before, and we have the healing, recovery, 4 of Swords. Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands at the bottom. Possible outcome. High Priestess. The Sun, wow. And Three of Cups at the bottom. Okay, that looks pretty promising. So let's have a look what we got here. Let me listen for a second, please. So one message, I mean, these cards are all for both of you, right? So possible future cards are for the connection, so it includes both of you. Whoever is here in ego and pride, and because of that closed off, that has to end with the World card. That is one message. So the other message I get, so both of you, and we've seen that before, want to be victorious here. You got that 601 somewhere, I don't know where anymore. Wanting to be successful, they have the Chariot. What's the card of success and triumph? So same energy, just the major arcana of it. But right now is not the right time. Right now they are still in confusion here. The old cycle has to end first. We have to close old cycles. We have the Six of Cups. Once again, that these nostalgic feelings, these memories of love, but it's also the card of someone from the past is returning to our life. It's a card of reconciliation also, right? We have the Four of Swords, healing, recovery. For some of you, I really get, as soon as that old cycle is closed, as soon as they come out of that confusion and finally making decisions and acting on it, when you trust your own light, your own guidance, your own intuition, it may come to a reconciliation here. It may come to that someone from the past is returning, what will bring also healing. So we don't have to be 100% healed, if that is even possible anyways. But I mean, we always say, I know that many other readers that are making readings on soul connections or twin flame or whatever, also are telling you that we have, it's a journey about us. We have to heal first, but we don't have to heal 100% if until we can come together. So the rests are healed together then, and that is for some of you what I get here actually. So when these old cycles are closed, on which side ever here, it can come to reconciliation, what will bring more healing. We have the wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups, and the passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands. For others, I get the message also that healing has to take place before the reconciliation can come, and then can come that new passionate beginning and the wish fulfillment. But I really don't feel that we have here issues where I would say, well, they will take years to get rid of that. I don't feel this. So for some of you, it may be closer than you think. And I mean, the outcome cards are great. So with the High Priestess, I actually get that you finally will know that you were right the whole time. You get confirmation for all your intuition and guidance, what you were doubting. Secrets will be revealed is also what I hear. And we have the Sun card right next to it, what is about illumination and clarity, joyful times, happiness, even family, happy relationship. And we have the Three of Cups right next to it, what is reconciliation, what is celebration, joy, great times ahead. So that is an amazing reading. So as far as it comes to signs here now, with the World card, the four fixed signs, what are Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio and Leo. High Priestess Pisces, Sun card Leo. Some angel answers. Listen to your intuition, she's right. choose a new direction. Yeah, so really go within so it can lead you the way. Your own inner light will lead you the way. Look for a sign. So your angels and spirit guides are trying to give you signs and try to guide you. You may not hear it at the moment. You may not see the signs with that helmet on that Two of Swords, but because of overthinking. So look for signs. You can even ask your angels for certain signs. You can make it, if you maybe don't know how or what to see as a sign, you can also ask your angels. By example, you can ask a yes/no question and tell them, if the answer is yes, show me 333. By example, you can choose that however you want. And if it's a no, show me 555, by example. So whatever numbers you choose. Or if it's a yes, show me a feather. If it's a no, I don't know, show me something else. Whatever you come up with. So you can make the rules. You can ask your angels for answers and for certain signs for certain answers. At the bottom I have, by the way, within the next few weeks. Didn't see that before. Whispers of Love Oracle. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. And have faith at the bottom. Trust your faith in this situation. Heart-Shaped Love Oracle by Tony Carmine Solano. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, up two. And the bottom. So we got time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And we have embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Wow, that is exactly what I felt with that reconciliation, that Six of Cups, and the healing afterwards, the Four of Swords. That for some of you it is really by coming together, it brings so much relief and so much healing. My dear Geminis, last message to close the read as an advice from Spirit, from the Gaia Oracle, also by Tony Carmine Solano. So, what's the advice for Gemini, please? That was very direct, very quick. So what do we get? Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Number 19 makes 10, makes closing old cycles, completion. So we got the message, the world has to take place first. So I will read this card as always. Number 19. Here we go. The lady featured on this card feels completely at one with nature. She is in tune with the rhythm of the earth and her changing cycles. She does not resist the forces of nature, but moves gracefully with the wind. Yet, though her body sways with the wind, she is not swayed from her path. for her feet are firmly planted in the earth. She remains poised, dignified, and balanced. She has shown up in your reading today to help you loosen up and feel the rhythm of life. You will benefit greatly if you allow yourself to be a bit more flexible. Be open to new ideas. Accept that it is natural for things to change. Do not resist life's natural flow. If the path you are on seems to be all uphill, then find another way. There are many ways to get to where you want to go, so find the way that offers the least resistance. Life does not need to be as difficult as you are making it. It is often easier to dance your way through rather than try to push your way through. Try it. Affirmation: I accept change and embrace the new possibilities it brings. I am flexible and open to new ideas. I create pleasure in my life. I look at life from a balanced perspective. I celebrate life and dance my way through it. And that was exactly the message I was getting with the fork in the road, if you can remember. So my dear Gemini, I hope this reading helped you in some way, brought you some guidance, some insights. It's an amazing reading. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I for sure did. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, all that good stuff. That is what helps the channel to grow, what keeps me going. Thank you so much for that, for your support. And I wish you all the very best for yourself, your connection, and well, yeah, in general. And have a wonderful month of February and hope to see you soon. Take care, be blessed. Bye for now, Gemini.